6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumaira Kamal. The headlines first. Kashmiris on both sides of line of control observed complete shutdown today against holding of G20 meeting in Srinagar by fascist Modi government. Foreign Minister says the Kashmiris issue is a cornerstone of Pakistan's foreign policy and we will continue to support Kashmiris till realization of their right to self-determination. Prime Minister says development and prosperity of Balochistan province is top priority of the federal government. Pakistan Air Force has released a promo to pay tribute to 1965 war hero Shaheed Squadron leader Sarfaraz Ahmad Rafiqi. 3 Palestinians have been martyred by Israeli armed near in occupied West Bank. South Korea and the European Union have agreed to launch a strategic dialogue to develop a security partnership. And now the news in details. Kashmiris on both sides of line of control and world over are observing complete shutdown today against holding of G20 meeting in Srinagar by fascist Modi government. Call for the shutdown was given by the All-Party Hurriyat Conference and supported by other Hurriyat leaders and organizations. Heavy deployment of Indian troops, paramilitary, elite National Security Guard and Marine commandos were deployed around the G20 venue on the banks of Dal Lake in Srinagar. Shopkeepers mostly from Lal Chowk, Residency Road, Badshah Chowk, Masuma and other areas of Srinagar were warned of dire consequences for not obeying the order to open shops. However, despite this, most of the Kashmiri business community closed shops to register their protest. Traffic movement was nowhere seen while movement of the locals was restricted. People were asked to stay indoors. Meanwhile, many member countries of G20 including China, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Egypt, Indonesia and Mexico stayed away from the huddle. Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari has said that Jammu and Kashmir issue is and will remain cornerstone of Pakistan's foreign policy. Addressing the AJK Legislative Assembly in Muzaffarabad today, he said Pakistan will continue to lend unstinted moral, diplomatic and political support to the Kashmiri people until the realization of their right to self-determination in accordance with the UN Security Council resolutions. He assured Kashmiri brothers and sisters that Pakistan will never sit back and watch silently while Kashmiris continue to suffer Indian atrocities. He said Kashmiris are enduring Indian barbarism for the last 7 decades. Bilawal Bhutto Zardari said he has come to Muzaffarabad to express solidarity with the Kashmiri brethren against India's violation of international laws by holding the G20 meetings in the UN-recognized disputed territory. He further said India cannot suppress the voice of Kashmiris through a meeting. Bilawal Bhutto Zardari asked India to end its gross human rights violations in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, reverse its unilateral and illegal actions of 5th August 2019, repeal draconian laws and allow international observers to visit the region and see the ground reality therein with their own eyes. In Azad Jammu and Kashmir, protest demonstrations and rallies were organized in all major towns to raise voice against holding of G20 meeting in Srinagar by India in sheer violation of UN Security Council violations and international law. In Muzaffarabad, a protest demonstration followed by a rally was organized by the AJK Liberation Commission at Shaheed Burhan Wani Chowk. The participants urged international community and G20 member countries to reject India's illegal move of meeting in UN-recognized disputed territory. Director Liberation Commission Raja Muhammad Aslam, Chairman Pasbane Hurriyat Uzair Ahmad Ghazali and other speakers demanded of the G20 member countries to boycott the meeting and support oppressed Kashmiris who are facing atrocities for the last 7 decades. Rallies and protest demonstrations were also held at all divisional and district headquarters in AJK. A protest rally organized by Chairperson Peace and Culture Organization and the wife of veteran jailed Kashmiri leader Yasin Malik, Mashal Hussain Malik, was organized in Islamabad today against holding of G20 meeting by India in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. A large number of people carrying placards and banners inscribed with anti-India slogans participated in the rally that started from 0 Point and culminated at National Press Club. The protesters said holding of G20 meeting in internationally recognized disputed area of Jammu and Kashmir is yet another manifestation of violation of international rules and regulations by Modi regime. This is Radio Pakistan. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif formally inaugurated the 34th National Games in Quetta today. Addressing the inaugural ceremony, he vowed to utilize all possible resources to promote sports activities in the country. The Prime Minister said federal government will spare no effort in helping Balochistan government to revive the sports and recreational activities for youth. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has said the deployment and prosperity of Balochistan province is top priority of the federal government. Talking to the leadership of Pakistan Muslim League and Balochistan in Quetta today, the Prime Minister said he would not sit idle until the provision of the equal job and development opportunities to the people of the province. The Prime Minister said he was working tirelessly to minimize deprivations of the people of Balochistan. Governor Balochistan Malik Abdul Wali Khan Kakkar called on Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif in Quetta today. The governor briefed the Prime Minister about law and order situation and development projects being completed with the assistance of federal government in the province. President Dr. Arif Alvi has called for promoting clean and environment-friendly transportation in the country to mitigate pollution and make Pakistan clean and green. Talking to a delegation of a local electric bike manufacturing company in Islamabad today, he said the use of green transportation could help reduce carbon emissions, environmental pollution, and Pakistan's import bill for fossil fuels. The president urged the business community to focus on industrial upgradation and modernization. President Dr. Arif Alvi has accorded approval to Pakistan Institute of Research and Registration of Quality Assurance Bill 2023. Dr. Arif Alvi approved the bill under Article 75 of the Constitution. Finance Minister Ishaq Dar has assured to take every possible step for provision of relief to the masses in the next budget. Talking to Speaker National Assembly Raja Parvez Ashraf in Islamabad today, he said the economic team is tirelessly working to put the economy on the growth path. Islamabad High Court formally began its operations at the newly constructed building situated at Constitution Avenue. The construction work of new building has been completed at a cost of approximately 5 billion rupees. Secretary Information and Broadcasting Sohail Ali Khan visited Radio Pakistan Quetta station today. The station director Anisur Rahman briefed the Secretary Information about performance of the unit in respect of programs and news sections. Talking on this occasion, Sohail Ali Khan said Radio Pakistan is an effective medium to reach masses even in the far-flung areas of the country. Pakistan Air Force has released a promo to pay tribute to the 1965 war hero Shaheed Squadron leader Sarfaraz Ahmed Rafiqi for his unmatched valor and courage unleashed against enemy during 1965's war. Squadron leader Sarfaraz Ahmed Rafiqi, along with his fellow pilots, shot down 3 of the 4 intruder aircrafts of the Indian Air Force, flying at an altitude of 20,000 feet on the eve of 1st September 1965 at Shams sector. In recognition of his outstanding performance and courage, he was conferred with prestigious Hilal-e-Jurrat and Sitara-e-Jurrat awards by the government of Pakistan. 3 Palestinians have been martyred and 6 others wounded by Israeli armed forces at Balata refugee camp near Nablus city in occupied West Bank. The Israeli army stormed at Balata camp and besieged a number of homes. At least 156 Palestinians, including 26 children, have been martyred by Israeli forces since the start of the year. South Korea and European Union have agreed to launch a strategic dialogue between its top diplomats to develop a security partnership. A joint statement after a summit in Seoul said the leaders also agreed to step up cooperation in areas such as climate change, health, and supply chains. And finally, the weather. Mainly very hot and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, gusty winds with rain at few places are likely in northeast and central Balochistan, Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, South Punjab and Potohar region during evening and night. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.uk and also watch live streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio Pakistan News Official.